Connor with the York County Solid Waste Authority, and welcome to the York County Resource Recovery Center, York County's state-of-the-art waste energy facility. Today, I want to thank you for taking a video tour of our plant to find out the true story of how we manage your garbage and how we make your garbage green. Every day at the York County Resource Recovery Center, we get about 100 to 150 trucks that come into our facility to deliver your waste. The facility itself has been in operation for 21 years now, and we're 24/7 operations. So trucks coming in, dump off waste Monday through Friday and a half a day on Saturday. No truck traffic on Sundays, but we're always burning garbage to keep up with the waste deliveries in York County. Welcome to the tipping floor. So named because this is where all the vehicles enter our facility and tip their waste onto the floor. From there, it's periodically audited to make sure that everything coming onto the floor is able to be accepted at our plant. And then it's pushed directly into a waste storage pit that's about the length of half a football field and approximately 50 feet deep. Everything at our plant is contained on site. So once a year we do a check of the bottom of the pit to make sure that we don't have any cracks and we have no garbage juice or chemicals leaking out and getting into our groundwater. So it's not just air emissions that we take care of. We also check groundwater to make sure that we're not having anything get off site and into the surrounding water. We use a large overhead grapple crane that weighs 8 tons to pick up about 4 tons of garbage in one grab and deliver that waste to one of 3 feed chutes that take the garbage to the combustion units to be processed and turned into energy. The tipping floor is totally enclosed except the entrance and the exit way, and that's to contain any litter, odor, and to keep our surrounding neighborhood nice and clean. Right now there's about 5,000 to 7,000 tons of garbage in our pit, and that'll last us about 3 to 5 days in terms of fuel. The grapple crane is used to mix the garbage and give us a nice appropriate mix of fuel that goes into the combustion barrel. The more fragrant air inside the tipping floor is drawn directly into the facility, and that's used as our combustion air, which helps keep any odor from drifting out and becoming a nuisance to our surrounding community. Welcome to the control room. This is where everything that goes on in our plant is monitored. Like most businesses today, everything at this plant is computerized. We have 5 mainframe and 5 backup computers. Today we have Mike on our control board. He's the control board operator operating our plant today. Walking around out inside the plant are operators who are checking to make sure that what we're seeing on computer screens and video monitors correlate exactly with what's going on outside in the plant. So there are a lot of checks and balances here at our facility. In the control room we have overview screens that show all of the different parameters that we have to adhere to under the Department of Environmental Protection's regulations for operating our facility. Everything in our plant is designed for safety. So if we were to exceed some set point, say for example the temperature in our barrel drops below 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, a little bell would go off telling Mike that he needs to correct the temperature, because that's one of our rules and regulations. And so he would have 15 minutes to bring the temperature back up to 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. And if he weren't able to achieve that, the plant, again being designed for safety, would automatically shut that particular unit down and give Mike more time to figure out how to correct whatever the problem might be. So this is what an actual power facility transformer looks like. And this is our backup transformer. It's live, so that if anything were to happen to our primary transformer, we'd still be able to switch it out pretty quickly and continue with our power production. Every day at our facility we use between 600,000 and 900,000 gallons of water. Water being a natural resource, we don't want to waste it. So our cooling towers are taking any leftover low-level steam, recondensing it, turning it back into water, and pumping it right back into the plant to be reused. The water you see coming down out of the bottom of our cooling tower is actually the water that we use to cool down hot ash that comes out of the bottom of our barrel. Air pollution control is very important at our plant. We use a two-part system that consists of a scrubber where we spray liquid lime into the gas stream. Most of the gas produced in a combustion process are acid gases like sulfur dioxide. So we want to neutralize those gases, clean them up. From there, we have leftover particulate matter or dusty material that we must get out of the airstream before it exits the stack. So it goes to a bag house, which is a vacuum cleaner system, where we're vacuuming the dust out of the air, and then it's drawn up and out the stack, and the stack is 327 feet high. And the cleansed air then goes out the stack. We don't have any dark smoke coming out of our stack. It's got to be nice and clean. Thanks for visiting our waste energy plant today and learning how we make your garbage green. Every year we save 13 acres of land, 35 feet deep, because we're using waste energy and converting raw garbage to a much smaller pile of ash and producing enough power to light about 20,000 homes. So our garbage in your county is definitely green.